This is today's daily football brief. Paris Saint-Germain are reportedly plotting a future move for Barcelona's teenage sensation Lamine Yamal, despite his long-term contract at Camp Nou. The 18-year-old, tied to Barca until 2031, remains high on PSG's wishlist, with ownership group Qatar Sports Investments said to have made him a top priority, whatever it takes. Reports from France suggest PSG have already explored the idea of a world record bid, potentially exceeding €250 million, £211 million, $277 million, surpassing even Neymar's record-breaking 2017 transfer from Barcelona. Barca president Joan Laporta has moved quickly to shut down speculation, describing Yamal as a genius and insisting the club will protect and guide him amid his rapid rise to global stardom. Barcelona have confirmed that Dani Olmo has suffered a calf injury while on international duty with Spain, ruling him out for several weeks. The midfielder is now a major doubt for the upcoming El Clasico against Real Madrid. The Catalan club are also monitoring Ferran Torres, who picked up a minor knock during training. Both setbacks come at a crucial stage in Barca's season as they push to keep pace in La Liga and prepare for key Champions League fixtures. Liverpool have reportedly opened positive talks with Borussia Dortmund defender Nico Schlotterbeck as they look to reinforce their backline after Giovanni Leone's ACL injury. The German international has emerged as a top target for the Reds, but Bayern Munich are also monitoring his situation closely. With the January transfer window approaching, a bidding war could be on the horizon for the 24-year-old, who is viewed as one of Europe's most complete centre-backs. Florian Wirtz's record-breaking transfer to Liverpool has come under fire after the German star's underwhelming start in the Premier League, with no goals or assists in 10 appearances. However, Ilkay Gundogan has stepped in to defend his compatriot, branding the criticism completely exaggerated and arguing that those doubting Wirtz don't understand football. The 22-year-old was one of Europe's most sought-after players before joining Liverpool, and Gundogan insists it's only a matter of time before he adapts and delivers at Anfield. Lyon winger Malick Fofana has been backed by his agent to eventually join a top club like Liverpool or Manchester City, following a breakout spell in League One. The 19-year-old Belgium international has drawn comparisons to Kylian Mbappe and Lamine Yamal for his pace and flair on the wing. His representative confirmed that Everton and Fulham had both made offers, but Fofana chose to stay in France to further his development before making a major career move. With 0 minutes played this season, Real Madrid's teenage prodigy Endrick has emerged as a surprise January target for Paris Saint-Germain. The French giants are reportedly keen to hand the 18-year-old Brazilian his long-awaited breakthrough, but they'll face heavy competition from West Ham, Juventus and Real Sociedad, who are all monitoring the situation closely. Endrick, once hailed as Brazil's next big star, joined Madrid amid huge fanfare, but a lack of playing time could now open the door to a loan exit this winter. Lazio have vehemently denied reports suggesting a Qatari-backed takeover, calling the claims completely unfounded and fabricated efforts to manipulate the club's stock value. The Serie A side confirmed that no contact or offer has been received from any Qatari or foreign investors. Legal action has already been initiated, with Italian financial and judicial authorities to trace and prosecute those responsible for spreading the false rumours. Vinicius Jr is reportedly no longer untouchable at Real Madrid, with the club open to selling him if a record-breaking offer arrives. Los Blancos have placed a €250 million, $217 million, $290 million price tag on the Brazilian superstar, a figure only Saudi Pro League clubs are realistically capable of matching. While Vinicius remains central to Madrid's current plans, insiders suggest that financial considerations could force Florentino Perez to make a monumental decision in the coming transfer windows. Marcus Rashford has seemingly blamed Manchester United's instability for his dip in form before joining Barcelona on loan last summer. The England star described Old Trafford as an inconsistent environment, implying that the lack of structure impacted his performances. Since moving to Spain, Rashford has thrived under Hansi Flick, producing 3 goals and 5 assists in 10 games for Barcelona. The 27-year-old says he's loving life in La Liga and has hinted that he'd be open to staying at Camp Nou permanently. AC Milan legend Arrigo Sacchi has urged Zinedine Zidane to become the next Juventus head coach, praising the French icon's ability to build a machine of beauty during his time at Real Madrid. Sacchi believes Zidane's mix of attacking flair and tactical discipline perfectly suits Juventus' current sporting rebuild, and that his deep bond with the Turin club, where he once starred as a player, makes the potential reunion a natural match. After hanging up his boots, former Bayern Munich and Germany defender Jerome Boateng is preparing for life on the sidelines. The World Cup winner has revealed plans to begin his coaching journey, confirming that he has spoken with Vincent Kompany about undertaking an internship at Bayern. Boateng says he wants to gain first-hand experience working with top players and learn from one of Europe's most promising young managers as he transitions into coaching. Former Manchester United striker Rasmus Hojlund is enjoying a sensational spell at Napoli and with the Denmark national team, scoring 6 goals in his last 5 games. The 22-year-old has silenced critics following his Old Trafford exit, delivering continuous performances and clinical finishes. After netting in Denmark's crucial World Cup qualifying win over Greece, Hojlund described his hot streak with a smile. Goals are like ketchup. Once one comes out, they all come out. AC Milan star Rafael Leao has been released from international duty by Portugal boss Roberto Martinez due to lingering fitness problems following a recent injury setback. The 25-year-old winger will miss Portugal's World Cup qualifier against Hungary and return to Milanello to begin a specialised recovery programme. Milan are hopeful he will regain full fitness in time for their Serie A clash with Fiorentina later this month. Bayern Munich striker Harry Kane has been advised to definitely keep an open mind about a potential switch to Barcelona in 2026. Reports reveal release clauses in the England captain's Bayern contract could make a transfer possible next summer. With Robert Lewandowski's future at Camp Nou uncertain, Barca are reportedly monitoring Kane as a long-term replacement, while pundits believe the move could be the perfect late-career challenge for the prolific goalscorer. Jude and Joe Bellingham are reportedly dealing with a family separation, as the Daily Mail claims their parents Mark and Denise Bellingham have parted ways after years of living apart. The couple had been splitting their time between England, Germany and Spain to support their sons' careers at Real Madrid and Sunderland. Reports further allege that Mark Bellingham is now growing close to another woman, adding an emotional off-field distraction for the talented footballing brothers. Kylian Mbappe has opened up about life under new Real Madrid manager Xabi Alonso, revealing that the squad is beginning to fully grasp the Spaniard's tactical vision. The French superstar praised Alonso's approach, describing him as demanding yet methodical, and even drew comparisons to former boss Carlo Ancelotti in terms of man management and communication. Mbappe added that the team is determined to deliver a strong debut season for Alonso as they chase both La Liga and Champions League glory. Barcelona president Joan Laporta has confessed that the club's relationship with Lionel Messi became strained following the financial turmoil that forced the Argentine icon's exit from Catalonia in 2021. However, Laporta revealed that bridges have since been rebuilt, with the two parties now on good terms once again. Talks are ongoing over a potential emotional return for Messi, not as a player, but in a special exhibition match at the newly renovated Camp Nou, celebrating the club legend's unparalleled legacy in Barcelona colours. Veteran defender Pepe has voiced his unwavering support for Cristiano Ronaldo, insisting the 40-year-old superstar still has the hunger and fitness to keep breaking records. The Porto captain, who shared countless battles and trophies alongside Ronaldo for Real Madrid and Portugal, said he hopes the world won't have to face the day his former teammate retires anytime soon. Pepe praised Ronaldo's unmatched mentality and longevity, calling him a living example of how far discipline and passion can take an athlete, even at the very top level of football. Manchester United have become the subject of online ridicule after Rasmus Hojlund continued his incredible run of form since leaving Old Trafford. The Danish striker, now starring for Napoli, struck again in Denmark's 2-0 World Cup qualifying win over Greece, adding to his growing tally of goals this season. Fans flooded social media to mock United's decision to let him go, pointing out his resurgence in Italy and sharp finishing, a stark contrast to the club's current attacking woes. Erling Haaland is heading back to Manchester City after being released from Norwegian international duty, the country's football association confirmed. The 25-year-old striker fired a stunning hat-trick in Norway's crucial World Cup qualifier, boosting their hopes of reaching next summer's tournament. Manager Ståle Solbakken opted to rest the informed star for the upcoming friendly against New Zealand. allowing Haaland to return to Manchester early and recharge ahead of City's next fixtures. Lastly, Kylian Mbappe has opened up about his time alongside Lionel Messi at Paris Saint-Germain, describing the experience as a stroke of luck and expressing heartfelt gratitude toward the Argentine legend. The French superstar and current Real Madrid forward spent 2 seasons with Messi in Paris, following the Argentine's emotional exit from Barcelona in 2021. Speaking on Universo Valdano, Mbappe reflected on what it was truly like sharing a dressing room and attack with one of football's greatest ever players. "When you're famous, people create labels," Mbappe said. But Messi was the opposite, totally normal, respectful of everyone. As a player, he's unique. When you have someone like that in your team, you just watch, learn, and absorb everything. How he finishes, how he passes, how he moves. Being close to him helps me understand football on a deeper level. Mbappe also revealed that Messi once told him he regretted not writing down all the lessons he learned under Pep Guardiola at Barcelona, a moment that stuck with him. "I think it was pure luck that I got to play with Leo," Mbappe continued. "My dream was always to go to Real Madrid, so I never imagined we'd share the same team. I thought I'd play against him, never with him, but I did, and it was special. I learned so much from him, and I want to thank him for that. Those 2 years were golden, a truly rich experience.